Let me tell you people the one that is the truth now. Because after that, the truth is always bitter. Let me say the truth now. Anambra election, November this year, Abi, incumbent governor, Professor Charles Soludo, Akwaya, has he performed wonderfully well or not? Going by his campaign promises, he has not performed. He said he will transform Anambra State to China and Taiwan. Dubai, Taiwan, China. Has Anambra become Dubai, Taiwan, or China? No. Instead, insecurity is ravaging the state. And everybody with a campaign now to collect that job from Soludo is campaigning on insecurity. Because that's the essence of governance, is to secure lives and properties. If you allow insecurity to thrive, essence of governance has been defeated. Let me now go straight to the point. You see this man, Obiora Okonkwo. He is the man to beat this election under APC. If APC give this guy ticket, he is the man to beat. Nobody paid me to campaign for him, but I have listened to him, of which you also listen to him. I've listened to him. We can see his track record and everything that he has done in the Nigerian space. His academic qualification, he is an all-rounder. And if he comes from every angle that he has specialized on, you understand, and talk to the people, they're going to say this one get value. Onya has never been an employee all his life, or an employer of labor. He has not worked for anybody before, even government. He is a certified politician, a certified economist, a certified businessman, practical, he show, he play, he show, owner of United Nigeria Airline, Obiora Okonkwo. He is here. No worry, I go play the video for you. That's how I go see him. So, if the other political parties, okay, we have APGA, we already know that they will give Soludo return ticket. APC, I don't know if they give this guy ticket. Otilo. Labour Party, nah, what's that name? Peter Obi. I ain't gonna control that one. If they give ticket to who no get sense, that means Otilo for them. But the only candidate I'm seeing for now, no Obiora Okonkwo, Kaibopo, why is you? They kill me like they talk too much. Help me listen to this man. Then come to the conversation and tell me if I am correct or not. Is he a material for governor Anambra State or not? And mind you, his class of friends, billionaires. Billionaires who his class of, go and check class of friends. Okay, billionaires. I don't need to tell you. And he's a socialite. Make you help me watch Obiora Okonkwo on Top National TV. Watch.
We all gathered together to ensure that Professor Soludo, the current governor, had his way, believing that he would actualize our collective dream for our state. But unfortunately, the reverse is the case.
Right.
Yeah. It's Charles, it doesn't take much to be qualified to be a governor, even the president. The constitution is very clear. So most people really do qualify. And so when they say they're qualified, they're qualified. But obviously within the context of qualification, some people might have capacity, knowledge that differentiate themselves from others. So as of me, I am a trained political scientist, political economist. So by training, I'm a politician, and by other discipline, I am an economist. So this time, though I am a professor, not a professor of theory, but practical. And I've been an
Charles Saluda is
he's a professor of theory, a professor of theory. That's really what differentiates us. You know, there's difference between the theory and practical. So, and I have been engaged in my own private activities. I'm an entrepreneur, and all my life, and I've been self-employed. So I know what it takes to run things. In terms of managing the economy, human beings, and creating wealth, creating employment. I know the problems of the state. I am exposed. I was actually trained in one of the best leadership institutions in the world, which is Russian Friendship University in Moscow, where leaders are trained from all over the world. So I'm a trained leader. So, and we have shown this.
You're trained by the communists.
Well, that's not really communism, as a matter of fact. We had world-class training, you know, what you guys in America could refer to Ivy League. My school had produced about 20 presidents of the world, so that wouldn't be just communism. So for that reason, I know what the problems of the state are. I'm a community leader. And I've been involved in affairs of Anambra State. I understand where the bones are buried, and in practical times, I can easily hit the ground running.
And in terms of where those bones are buried, I mean, is it a cupboard or is it a cemetery?
well, the issue is that our problems are very, very many. But the most pathetic one is problem of insecurity. So as far as security is concerned, you might not understand my level of involvement even in national security, but you know, that's not what I want to discuss on the national television. But in the communal areas, certain stabilities have been achieved in our own areas of dominance, you know, abroad in our state. But beyond that, I understand quite well how much technology can help in security. And as a concerned Nigeria, I had introduced one of the best security equipment, technology equipment that had aided Nigerian security way from the early days of Boko Haram, which if not applied, Boko Haram would have actually wiped out Nigeria. But that's story for another day.
Right.
I wouldn't want to talk about that.
Let me delve deeper then into that issue of insecurity, because as you correctly identified, it's a major problem.
Very major.
Is there something that you can cite? I mean, you mentioned, you know, technology, that's a very broad term. I mean, is there something that you can cite specifically as what will be your sort of all-encompassing steamroller policy on insecurity if you get in? If so, what is that?
It's very simple. We've lived in Anambra State in recent past, where Anambra was rated as the most secured state in Nigeria. And it was so because we had a government that took security as a number one priority. So for me, it would be number one, number two, and number three. All right? So with that, so you have to show interest. You have to prioritize that. With that having been done, you have to provide adequate resources that is required to deal with it. But you see, Anambrarians are not prone to crime. We are very peace-loving people. Some of this stuff you see that is going out of hand, this issue of kidnapping and all that, that because the economic situation in Anambra is so bad. The government policies are anti this common people who are driving the Okada, who are locally doing their own business. Businesses are running away from Anambra State.
And so you blame the Saluda government for that?
Oh yes, he has to be blamed.
Well,
100%.
I mean,
I run multiple businesses. I create wealth. I have over 1,000 employees. I pay salaries on a daily basis. That's not a problem. We have more than enough resources in Anambra State. And the potentials that abide in Anambra State can be quadrupled within 6 months of my governance. And besides, the problem today is not lack of resources, because the governor goes on with over 2 billion naira every month for security. but not 100 million is spent on security matters. No single walkie-talkie has been provided for any police station in any part of Anambra State.
I mean, APGA is the party, not just a party. They say neither you nor anyone else in the APC can come near to sinking their candidate and that they can easily fend you off. What's your reaction to that?
They are living in the past. APGA has never been the party for Anambra State. PDP had been, as a matter of fact. We know the composition of APGA and composition of PDP. And APGA had never won an election on their own. They had always relied on collaboration with the center. Second tenor of the P2B APGA, his victory was aided by PDP. The first tenor of Obiora, not the same thing. The second tenor, so we know how they make their victory. I wouldn't want to let them know how bad it is. It's left for them to live in that delusion. But be rest assured that yes, every incumbent who is running for second term naturally has his own advantages. But for this case, the situation is so bad, and Soludo knows it, and they have to say what they have to say to give hope. It's a hopeless situation. I wouldn't have been in this case if I hadn't made my own assessment to see how disgusted the people of Anambra from different groups. He has discredited the church, the traditional institutions are destroyed, and then there's no direction. Today, the governor is talking about traditional worshippers. Tomorrow, he's talking about you know, how you have to bury your dead, and tomorrow, you know, I mean, it's just, you don't really know what the policy is. You don't know the policy thrust of the government and the direction. So I really think that I'm glad they think of themselves this way. But I pray I have the ticket, and they'll know already what it will look like when the time comes.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.